Hello, my name is Brittany Harris. I am a senior here at Thomas University, and today I'm going to present you guys with a presentation for my CRJ 410 Community Policing class. Now, one subject in particular I want to talk to you guys about, of course, involving community policing, is the relationship between the police and the community. The positives, even though there are some negatives, but in my opinion, there are more positives out of this situation here. So I'm going to present you guys with reasons for we should aid in the police and the community coming together. You guys ready? Let's get started. So when the police and the community come together, teamwork is established. That is very much needed. Police officers are here to serve and protect, while the community, in return, can support and show cooperation. Now, when the police and the community come together, it is a very strong force field that can knock off those criminals. And to be honest with you, when criminals know that the community is helping police officers, that in a way can even stop them from even committing crimes, because they know if they commit it and the police is not around, they have a community member that will go and voice and tell the police officers, hey, we got this criminal doing this crime, go get him. So when these two come together, a very successful team is established, and we very much need that in the community. So in order for a teamwork to even be successful, trust needs to be established. Establishing and maintaining mutual trust is a central goal of community policing and community partnership. And law enforcement, they need all the help they can get, so they need all the cooperation they can get out of the community. But first, trust needs to be developed. Ways law enforcement can establish trust is by helping accidental crime victims, helping resolve domestic violence in neighborhoods, providing emergency social services, and a model of citizenship, and many more. Just them being around, even when there's no crime involved, it shows the community that they actually do care, and it's not just all about their job. So in order for the police and the community relationship to even work, each side must get to know each other. While police officers handle crime fighting activities, the community can help modify conditions that even encourage criminal behaviors. Communities need routine opportunities for people of many backgrounds to have dialogue with each other, and especially with the police. This will allow them to have voices in decision making, and work together for stronger communities. Greater involvement and action involving relationships with the police have led to better relationships, more equal treatments by the police officers, greater police responses, and even greater willingness of residents to work with the police. An example of getting involved with these such actions includes, joining priority meetings, getting their voices heard. This really helps the community become more involved with the officers so they know what mind frame they're thinking of. So communication is the key for this partnership to even start off and work. Community members want to be heard when they voice their concerns about police activities, and they want to understand what to expect. The community wants more out of the police than just an extra set of eyes and ears. They want to have input into how their community is being governed and policed. So now let's start talking about the reasons why this partnership is the way to go to deter crime. So obviously the number one reason that we need a stronger police-community relationship is to decrease and stop criminal activities. The second reason is that this relationship, again, it brings communities together. When the police force and the community work together toward a common goal, it fosters a stronger community. The third reason is to educate the community. With officers patrolling around, it gives, the community a sense of education. They feel more comfortable getting information from a friendlier face. Police-community relationships can help to educate citizens on crime prevention and reporting. So this relationship can increase commitment to the community. As a police officer and members of the community get to know each other, it fosters a stronger sense of responsibility to the community. And another reason is a change reputation. When the community is policed by the same individual and other members get to know them, this can change the perspective of the community has on the police officers for the better. And the final reason is to create trust. Trust is a very, very important situation when it comes to this. Having a decent, trustworthy relationship with law enforcement will have an outcome of citizens more willing to share information. There has been many methods to bond police officers with the community, as well as getting the opinion of citizens and involving them in ridding the community of crime. These include citizen patrols, setting up neighborhood block watch programs, holding marches to put drug dealers on notice, setting up children academies to inform citizens about police operations, and many more. So one of the main ways to get these two forces together is by law enforcement listening to the people's concern. Listen, listen, listen. Their concerns and opinions matter. Once law enforcement listens, they can come together with a plan that also includes the community to deter crime. Individuals in the community can see what police officers usually can't because they live there. Both parties need each other in every possible way. So I'm going to come to the conclusion with having a strong police-community relationship would definitely aid in deterring crime and criminal behavior, in my opinion. Agencies will easily engage with the communities to identify and solve the local issues that are affecting community safety, feelings of safety, and quality of life. Everyone wants a safe environment. Who doesn't? And having a positive relationship between the police and the community can help us get there. So I thank you guys for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned just as much as I did by working on it. And I hope you guys have a great day and see you next time.